help me out, man, please hit that thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you a penny. It's just one simple click of the thumbs up button. Really helps generate traction to my channel. And by doing that, you can help support me for free, man. So massively appreciate everyone that does hit the thumbs up button on the reg. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well, of course, if you are new. Before we get into the player ratings, I mean, quick summary of the game, my perspective. Yeah, defensive errors again, which we'll get into, similar to Chelsea. Solo errors. Finishing, poor. But second half, Pep Guardiola made the substitutes. We all wanted the substitutes. He made them early, which is good. And to be honest with you, as soon as the subs come on, I just had a feeling we was going to win, man. Because instantly, you looked at Doku with the pace, with the taking him on. Alvarez was causing something different in there as well. We didn't have that weird right wing thing going on with Kyle Walker. I know Bernardo didn't really do much, but it wasn't really his fault. It was because he was just no one passing the ball, but he was also holding the width. We just looked like a much more balanced team when he played that. Guys, we've got to stop playing this system of Walker right wing. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't. I know we try and get the extra man, but you're taking away everything that's good about Walker, i.e. defensive attributes, and you're getting nothing from him because he's not good going forward. And I'm not slagging him off. I'm simply saying, play him in his better position, which is a defender, not a right winger. And then I've never seen one of when we do play that like that. I've never seen the actual right winger have a good game. Never, other than Sheffield United when Foden comes as a sub. Never seen it. They just get lost. So we can't. That's got to stop, man. That has to stop. Ake, yeah. I mean, he's got to start the next game. He has. If I do my preview for Tottenham this week and I don't put Ake in my team, feel free to shout at me, man. Honestly, you got to tell me off, man, because he's got to play. He's got to play. Simple as that. Right, let's get into the player ratings then, guys. Stefan Ortega. Okay, bit of a sus heat map, to be honest. One save made, 97% passing accuracy. Only misplaced one pass in the game, decent, and that was a long ball. So passing good. I can't really blame him for the goals personally because the finishing, in my opinion, was top class. It was top class finishing, so I ain't gonna blame him for the goals. Good passing accuracy. Only misplaced a pass. 7. Can't really give him higher than a 7. I do try and force goalkeepers higher. I do try and normally force Ederson higher when he doesn't do anything because I kind of feel tight on him, giving him a shit score when he doesn't have to do anything. But when he concede 2, even though it wasn't really his fault, you can't really give him anything higher than a 7 when he's conceded 2 goals, right? So there you go. Okay, Kyle Walker. This is his heat map from today. 54 minutes played, 1 clearance, 2 interceptions, 2 ground duels, 1 of them won, 3 aerial duels, 2 of them won, 90% passing accuracy, misplaced 3 passes out of 29, 1 long ball, which was successful. Nah, not for me. Not for me today, guys. Listen, I would say this. Yeah, first of all, I've got to get this on 90, man, because my OCD going wild. That's disgusting. There we go. Yeah, nah. Get him back, man. Get him back. Get him away from the wing. Get him away from the attacking area. Yeah, that first goal, could it have not happened maybe if Walker was there? Possibly Walker could have saved it because of his pace. Maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't have. But, yeah, man, like... I mean, we spoke about it a lot in the watch-along, spoke about it then in the summary, but you're just not getting the best Kyle Walker when he's not in that defensive zone. And we look vulnerable when he's not there. Because teams are more reluctant to go in behind because they know Kyle Walker's there. Like, he's the fastest player in world football, man. So, yeah, not great. I wouldn't really blame him too much. Yeah, I agree with this from top of the league. Not really his fault because obviously it's a tactical decision from Pep. But for me, nah. Don't like it. I'll give him a 5 because he didn't positively impact the game because he offered us nothing going forward and he wasn't in a defensive shape. So I give him a 5 to be honest with you. But it's not really his fault, which I think we're all agreeing with, to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of people in the chat saying, yeah, not good, but not really his fault. So yeah, you're all right there. To be fair, big up, man. You're all legit on that one, by the way. Right, okay, this is not going to be good, guys. Ruben Dias, this is his heat map from today. 45 minutes played. He had an expected goals of 0.39. Should have scored. 2 clearances, 1 interception. Only won 1 out of his 5 ground duels. He won 1 out of his 2 aerial duels. 98% passing accuracy. Only missed 1 pass out of 50, so that's decent, yeah. That's decent. 1 long ball successful. 2 shots off target. 1 big chance missed. Yeah, guys, this is real. Not to be like overreactionary, yeah, but I am a little bit concerned now because in the last 3 years, how many like individual errors has Dias made that have led to goals? Very, very few. And he made at least 1 at Chelsea, and he made 1 today. And the 1 today was so weird. Like, what's he doing? What is he doing? Why is he running in? He's Cancelo'd it. He's Cancelo'd it, people. He has. That's what Cancelo used to do. He used to rush in to try and get the ball. Why? Just go behind the player. Go behind the player, yeah? And just hold him up and say, you're not going in behind me. You're going to have to pass the ball back. But he tried to win it. He didn't get there. And the goal goes in. That's a Cancelo situation. And I've got to say, I'm sorry, as much as I love the guy, I think you drop him for Spurs. I think you drop him. Because John Stones has to play, in my opinion, against Spurs. And Nathan Ake has to play against Spurs for me. So I probably go John Stones, Ake. Now, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. Because football isn't, this isn't good, man. I mean, it's not FIFA where you can just start, drop a player, put another player. No. Defence, you want to be having a stable defence. But Ake deserves to play because Ake's mint. And Dias is making mistakes. Maybe Dias just needs a little bit of time out the team. All players go through dips in form. And it only been a couple of games. But in my opinion, honestly, I think he needs to be dropped for Spurs. And I'd be playing Ake. For me, player rating, I mean, he should have scored. He cost us a goal. Passing was decent. So it's really just, yeah. It's got to be less than a 6, man. It's got to be less than a 5 that I give Kyle Walker. I give him a 3.5. I give him a 3.5. For me, not good, man. Not good. Give him a bit of a rest, man. Maybe he just needs a break. Honestly. Yeah, 3.5 for me, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Okay, let's go to Josko Gvardiol. You know what? I think we're going to have a lot of different opinions on this one, yeah? I think we're going to have a lot of different opinions. So that's his heat map from today. 89 minutes played, 1 assist, 2 clearances, 1 interception. He won 1 out of 4 ground duels, 2 out of 2 aerial duels. He won 95% pass accuracy out of 118 passes. That's very, very impressive. 2 key passes, 1 big chance created, 1 cross unsuccessful, 2 long balls successful, and 1 dribble attempt successful. I thought he was good, man. Honestly, I think he was good. I know a lot of people in the chat will be like, nah, he stunk out. But I thought he was good. I thought some of his passing in the final third was exceptional. Some of his passing. I don't really think he could have done too much, man, to be honest, on the goal where, like, the guy just knocked it past him. Was it the second goal? I think it was the second goal. For me, yeah, I don't really think he can do much there. Could he got tighter? Yeah, maybe. But listen, it's the other guy's fault, yeah. It's not really his fault. So for me, I think he was good, man. Look, a couple of rusty passes to Doku. I said it in the watch-along. I don't feel like Gvardiol and Doku have a great chemistry right now. But it's early days, right? That will come with time. So I can't really blame him for that. Assist, big chance, 2 key passes. Some great passing. Never really give the ball away. Let's not go crazy on this. But I think 7.5 is more than reasonable. Georgios with an 8. Yeah, maybe you can stretch to an 8, possibly. But I think 7.5. 7... you know what? 7.6. I'll be more generous. 7.6. I think he's fair, man. I think he's fair. Yes, yeah, Sofa Score gives him a 7.6. I think they're bang on with that as well, I think they're bang on with that. Right, Manuel Akanji. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm so gutted, man. I'm so gutted about Akanji, because he's been playing so well. He's the only defender, other than Ake, but Ake's not been playing, that's been defending well. He done a real good defensive action on Xavi Simons, which we all spammed W's in the chat in the watch along. We was all buzzing. What's he doing? What's he doing? I mean, that was just bozo, man. Like, what on earth are you doing for that goal, Akanji? Like, I have no words. Like, It's almost worse than the Dias one, right? Because Dias, at least we all know what Dias is trying to do. We all disagree with what Dias is trying to do. We all think he probably shouldn't rush in and do the Cancelo. But at least we know what he's trying to do. I have no idea what Akanji was doing, mate. I just don't know what he was doing. He just walked into him and was just like, eh. If you're going to barge into him, boom! Take him out, breath. Just knock him a little bit. Oh, man, it was weird, bro. It was proper weird. Which is a shame because he was doing so well. Last game he was great against Liverpool. He started today really good as well, and then he just done that. That's his heat map from today. 90 minutes played. 96% pass accuracy, so passing great again. Only 4 misplaced passes in the whole game. That's fantastic. 3 long balls, 2 successful, 1 shot off target. He won 3 out of 5 ground duels, 2 out of 2 aerial duels. And then a couple of other stats there for you as well. Obviously better than Dias. Passing was well better than Dias. Didn't miss a big chance like Dias. Still cost us a goal like Dias. Higher than Dias. Definitely going to get a higher match rating than Dias. I think I give Dias a 3. I'm going to be generous and give him a 5.5. I see a couple people give him a 6, and I'm not going to argue with you on that, yeah, because ultimately, I think that's the best you can give him. I think giving him anything higher than a 6 is way too generous for me, but he did cost us a goal. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 5.5, but I understand why some people are giving him a 6. And other than that mistake, he was great. Maybe 5.5 is harsh, actually. Maybe he should get a 6. I don't know. I'll leave that one to you guys in the comments. Maybe a 6, actually. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, because other than that, he was mint. Not mint, but other than that, he was good. Difficult one to give, that one, to be honest with you. Big up to Professional Idiot coming in with a $5 super chat. Says, up the oil money. We have won today with our iconic 3-2 win. Never go 2-0 up against us without burying us and finishing the game, says Professional Idiot. That is facts, bro. I knew, man. As soon as we made them subs, I had full belief in this team that we was getting the W. Full belief. Absolutely. Big up for the super chat, man. I appreciate that, Bray. Right. You know what? This is going to be a really interesting one, man. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say on this. Rodri. Bit of a weird performance for me. But let's go through the stats. This is his heat map. Absolutely everywhere in that midfield. Dominating on the left, dominating on the right. Super good there. Everywhere. 90 minutes played. 152 passes with a 93% pass completion is absolutely astonishing. 1 key pass, 8 long balls, 5 successful. 3 dribbles, all successful. He won 5 out of 8 ground duels. He made 1 clearance and 1 interception. Didn't get dribble past once. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this? I thought it was a weird game from Rodri. Weird game. Didn't do anything proper bad. But wasn't at his high level. Still decent though. I bet if you're a non-City fan and you watched that today, you probably just thought, oh yeah, it's a good performance, that. But for us, because we watch it every game, that today was a poor performance from Rodri. Now, it's still a decent performance by normal CDM standards. If you compare him to other defensive midfielders, I'm pretty sure that was still a good performance. Look at his stats. His stats are still ridiculous. But by his own standards, not great. He looked tired, Cyan Mays. I think you're right. John, yeah, I think you're correct, bro. I think people saying about a lot of people in the chat speaking about rest. I think you're right. I did say before the game I would have started him, and a lot of you guys said, no, we shouldn't start him, we should rest him. In hindsight, you probably were right, and I was probably wrong on that one. He probably does need a rest. The problem is, we're not going to be able to rest him now because we've got Spurs coming up. We've got Villa. Obviously, in the Red Star Belgrade game, match day 6, we can rest him, but hopefully he can rest and recover in time for Spurs. My thing would be against Spurs, I know this is obviously a bit maybe arrogant saying it after that performance we've just dropped, but if we can get two or 3 goals up against him, which is no guarantee, take him off, mate, because he does need a rest. He does need a rest. Is that all you've got to say, Hussam? That's all you've got to say, bro, innit? You can't speak about our win, innit? Why are you not playing tonight? Where are you? Liverpool not in the Champions League, yeah. So we'll speak about your team on Thursday night, bro. Rodri rating, man. Rodri rating. I'm gonna give him 7.7. Now, the reason I'm giving a 7.7 is because I still think it was a good performance. I just think by his own standards it wasn't. So I'm going to be generous. Yeah, I know you guys are going to disagree, man, but I don't know, man. All right, I'll lower it to 7.5. I'll come down a little bit to 7.5, but I still don't think he was, like, shocking. Yeah, he wasn't shocking. It was a good performance. It just wasn't as good as his normal sort of standards, but maybe I'm protecting him a little bit there. Maybe I'm protect being it. I don't know. All right, guys, make sure you drop in a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Get those likes up for me, man. As we're going to come on now to Rico Lewis. Thought he had a decent game. Let's have a look at his stats. Weirdly, just on the left there, but he did. I thought he played mainly on the right, but maybe wrong. 90 minutes played in the game. 93% pass accuracy. Misplaced only 3 passes in the match. 1 shot off target. Should have done. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, they have put it down as a big chance missed, and I think that is legit. Dribble attempt, 1 out of 1. Great. He won 2 out of 4 ground duels. Didn't win his only aerial duel. Not really surprising. He's not the biggest of guys, is he? He also got an interception. Yeah, you know what? Good from him today. Good. I've got to be honest with you, yeah. I think we need to start playing this guy more because the way he moves in midfield is so fluid and that. He's so fluid. So for me, decent performance. Let's not go overboard, yeah? Let's not go overboard. 7.8 for me. 7.8. I think it was a good performance. Pretty good performance for me. I'm impressed because every time he plays, he's never really let me down. You know, he's never really let me down. I think he's doing well. And I think he needs to be playing in our midfield now. I think he should play, man, honestly. And I know it's difficult to say playing because, like, you look at more experienced players, more expensive players, but who's better at the moment? Every time he plays well, mate. He played well tonight. He played well against Arsenal. He played well against Leipzig in the away game. We've got to play him, man. We got to play him. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a high score. I think he did pretty well today. Yeah, he did let us down on the shot. You know, he should have scored that, but the whole team is not firing in front of goal today. Okay, Bernardo Silva. Victim of the system? Kyle Walker situation? Possibly. Okay, that's his heat map from today. 90 minutes played. 90% passing accuracy. Misplaced 4 passes. As the thing does a mad refresh halfway through. Love this, love that. Right, there we go. Yeah, 90% pass accuracy. 1 key pass in the game. Also created 1 big chance. 1 cross, which was successful. 2 long balls. 1 of them was successful. 1 shot block. 2 dribble attempts. Neither successful. 2 ground duels. 1 out of 6. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the stats for Bernardo Silva. Put a great ball in, of course, for the cost to Ruben Dias, which should have been a goal and should have been an assist for Bernardo Silva. First half, victim of the system, was in that weird hybrid role. Didn't like it, doesn't work, not his fault. Similar to Kyle Walker, can't really blame him. Second half, after the subs were made, was on the right wing. We just refused to pass him the ball for some reason. I don't know why. So, very strange, very strange. Yeah, very similar to Kyle Walker, not really his fault. Probably like a 7.3, 7.4, 7. I don't know, man. I feel it's a bit harsh to give him less than a 7 because it's not really his fault, but does that mean you can just give players higher ratings? I don't know. He did create a big chance, though. He did create a big chance, which should have been a goal. Ruben Dias should have scored the header. So I think a 7.3 is fair based on the fact that he did create a chance that should have been in the back of the net and he was victim of the system. As German Chicken Wing comes in with a super chat, says we need to talk about Walker, Diaz, and Grealish, Bray. We'll talk about Grealish now, actually, if you want. I mean, we did Diaz. I'll drop him. I'll drop him for the next game. I'll play Ake instead of Diaz in the next game. No problems. And Walker, victim of the system, needs to be playing right back, not right wing, in my opinion. But yeah, what's your take on? Let's do Jack Grealish. Chicken Wing wants to speak about Grealish. Let's speak about him. That's his heat map. This situation here, yeah. 54 minutes played, 2 dribble attempts, 1 successful, 88% pass accuracy off of 24 passes, 3 misplaced, 1 key pass, 2 crosses, 1 successful, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 4, and 1 interception made. Yeah, man. This wasn't the game for him, was it, guys? Let's be real. Yeah, not great, man. Not great today. Didn't really create anything. I mean, Doku created loads of chances. But then, we kind of know that, don't we? It's no real surprise. There's no real surprise that this happened. Like, we all know that that would have happened. Yeah, if you want a goal, who would you rather have on the pitch, Grealish or Doku? Doku, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. When he plays in a game like this where we really need a goal, like where we're losing, he doesn't look great, man. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't create anything, really. Whereas Doku does, as we see him when he come on the pitch. Wasn't the game for him. City fan, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You can be so negative at times. What are you talking about? I've been completely reasonable on everything. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna sit and happy clap everything. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, Jack Grealish not good today. Didn't create anything. I'm gonna give him a. I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. I can't give him anything higher than a 5, mate, because he didn't do anything really. He just didn't do anything, man. He kept the ball, great. Won a few fouls, but ultimately, when you need a goal, he just doesn't create anything really. Do you know what I mean? So, but again, we know he doesn't. So is it really his fault? He's never done that since he's been at City. He's been here 2.5 years now, and he's never really been spamming creative chances. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. For me, not great, but not really the game for him, to be honest with you. Okay, let's do Phil Foden. Another weird one, man. Another weird performance. Phil Foden gets man of the match from SofaScore with a 9.4. That's his heat map. So played out on the left-hand side. So again, interestingly, right? Our two midfielders today, Rico Lewis and Phil Foden, if you look at the heat maps, both of them were more on the left than the right. So there's no real surprise that Bernardo Silva, when he was on the pitch on the second half, didn't get the ball. Because there's no one there on the right-hand side. And this actually, I said it in the watch log, if you go and watch Nobbin's video that he done yesterday, he explains that our right, we do not attack down our right-hand side at all. It's mad. Anyway, that's his heat map. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 shot on target, 2 dribble attempts, 1 successful, 90% passing accuracy, nice stuff, 4 key passes, 2 big chances created, 3 crosses, 3 successful, 1 long ball, 1 successful, 2 ground duels successful out of 4, 1 clearance and 1 interception. I thought ultimately the guy delivered. The guy delivered. We've seen Kevin De Bruyne do this. We've seen Kevin De Bruyne do this, where he's not been actually good in the game. But what is Phil Foden's job? What is his job? His job, yeah, is to score goals and create goals. And today he done that. So ultimately, you have to give him a good score. And people will say, yeah, but he didn't play great. But ultimately, he's done his job. That is his job, mate. So for me, I'm going to give him a good score because he's done what he needed to do. So I'm going to give him an 8.5. I'm going to give him an 8.5, which is, I think, is fair, man. I think it's fair. He got a goal and an assist. He got us back in the game. He put the ball in behind for Haaland. Beautiful ball in behind. Lovely weight of pass. And ultimately, like I say, guys, he's done what he needed to do. If that was Kevin De Bruyne today, everyone would be giving him a big rating, man. Because Kevin De Bruyne's done that before. Had a poor game, but then scored or assisted. And that's what creative players do sometimes. So I thought he was good, man. What's he on now for the season as well? Let me check his stats. He's on 5 goals, 4 assists in 1,400 minutes. So if we do it by minutes, he's getting a goal or an assist every 155 minutes, which is good. Don't get me wrong, that is good. But I think that he can. I think he can improve that, and it should be 2 assists, really, shouldn't it? Is it because it hit the defender? That's a little bit harsh that they've not given him that as an assist. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Right, let's do Erling Haaland, and then we are going to do the subs as well, guys, because the subs had a big part to play today. That's his heat map. Boom, there you go. 19 minutes played, 1 goal. He's outdone his XG. There's been a few times this year where he's underperformed his expected goals, so it's nice to see him outperform it for once. 4 shots on target, 1 shot off target, 1 big chance missed. Which was the big chance missed? Which was the big chance missed, guys? Which one was the big chance missed? The header. Nah, I don't think that's a big chance. I don't think that's a big chance, man. Second half over the bar. Second half over the bar. Nah, I can't remember, man. I feel like I can remember it. He skied it. Oh, yeah. Maybe the one in the first minutes where he skied it from... Yeah, nah, that'll be the one. That'll be the one in the first minutes when he blasted it over the bar. That'll be the big chance, not the header. Standard 11 passes. It's so funny, man, how he only has like 11 passes in a game. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, he put it in the back of the net. If you do the Haaland calculator, I think you're looking at something like a 7.5 match rating. 7.5 match rating, I think is fair. Got a goal, should have had more. Should have had at least one more. I actually thought, right, his hold-up play, his Harry Kane play was really good. He was dropping deep a few times, did really, really good. But then some of his touches in and around the penalty area weren't great. And, of course, he should have had that goal in the first minutes. But ultimately got himself a goal in the end. I think a 7.5 is more than reasonable. And, yeah, I think that's fair. Right, we need to do subs, man. We need to do subs. Right, let's do Nathan Ake, guys. Yeah? Nathan Ake. Look at that heat map. Straight down the middle. Lovely stuff. 45 minutes played in the second half. Made 2 clearances. He won his only ground duel. 100% passing accuracy, mate. Unbelievable. 71 passes. And you know what as well? Normally for Ake, when we do the passing stats, I always sort of give him a little bit of an asterisk and say, well, yeah, but his passes are left, right. Because he don't really do adventurous passes. Not today. Ake today made risky passes. He made forward passes. And he was very, very good. One long ball successful, 1 shot off target. So brilliant stats. He did only play 45 minutes, but brilliant stats. I got to say... kind of difficult when he only played 45 minutes in it, really. You know what I mean? Does he deserve to get, say, better than Phil Foden? Probably not, but he deserves to be up there, man. He deserves to be in the 8s for me. And if he would have played the full 90 minutes, then he would be probably man of the match if he played the full 90 minutes. I'm going to give him an 8.4 because that means Foden is better than him. But if we would have played the full 90 minutes, he possibly could have got man of the match. I can't really give him man of the match, though, when he played only 45 minutes. But he was exceptional. And like I said to you, I'm playing in the next game against Spurs. I'm dropping Dias and I'm playing Nathan Ake. Because today was mint and Dias is making mistakes. So for me, Nathan Ake, fantastic. He was the best centre-back we had. Well, not the best centre-back. He was the best defender we had all season last year. Yes, John Stones did mint when he come in towards the end, played in that midfield role. But if you're talking out-and-out defender, he was our best defender last year. It was unlucky that he got dropped for Gvardiol, let's be real. But now, stick him in defence, stick him at centre-back, and give him a run there. See how he gets on. Right, Julian Alvarez. So he come on in the... Ah, man. Quick maths, someone help me out. 55th minute, something like that. Yeah, 55th minute. That's his heat map. Lovely stuff. Got himself a goal, couldn't really miss. Although I say couldn't really miss, bloody hell. Taking that for granted at the moment, aren't we? 1 shot on target. 1 dribble attempt successful, 85% passing accuracy, misplaced 4 passes, 2 key passes in the game, 3 crosses, 1 successful, 2 long balls, 1 successful. He also won 1 out of 2 ground duels. And that's pretty much it for the stats. First of all, GG's for the goal, mate. You know what I mean? I know you was only 4 yards out, but some of us, you have succeeded where others failed. So congratulations on that. High energy in the midfield when he come on, which was good. Love to see it. He did get Joe's right here. He did get into some good positions. If he could just improve his final ball in that area, he'd be mint, wouldn't he? Like in that area. I mean, he's mint, but he's a striker, right? I'm talking when he's playing in midfield. Because he got the ball a couple of times today in that area. And he had the ball, didn't he, for Liverpool. Remember when he got the ball turned and played the ball in behind for Haaland and it was just not the greatest pass? If he had that, he'd be so good in that position. He could genuinely be the next Kevin De Bruyne, but he just quite hasn't got that pass. However, we also have to accept... that, again, he's playing in a position that is not his position. He is not a centre attacking midfielder. He's a striker. So, yeah, he did all right today. Got a goal. Again, he only played 45 minutes. So, you know, take these sub stats and play ratings with a pinch of salt. But I give him like a 7.5. 7.5, something like that. But, yeah, fair dues. Okay, let's go on to Jeremy Doku, mate. This guy's unreal. Look at that heat map. Look at that heat map. And something that I'd say, right, that helps Doku is if you look at his heat map, when he receives the ball for take-ons, He's always in this area here, right? But if you look at Grealish, when he gets the ball, he's always in this position. So they're in fundamentally different positions. And which position is more dangerous? It's obviously Doku's, because he's one-on-one with the defender, whereas Grealish has got the left back to deal with, or their right back, and then he's got maybe a midfielder. He's also got a centre-back in behind him. So I think one of the reasons fundamentally that Doku's having more success, and this is just me, this is like bro science, yeah? This is bro science. One of the reasons I think Doku's having more success, not only is he better at take-ons, he's taking players on in better positions. That's my personal opinion. 36 minutes played, 7 dribble attempts in 36 minutes, ridiculous. 4 successful. Misplaced a few passes, 2 crosses. Won 5 out of 9 ground duels. Yeah, stats don't really tell you a story, but again, he predicted. He was very good again, taking players on, looked dangerous. Good, man, good. Again, it's difficult when he's only played 30 odd minutes to give him a good rating or whatever, but I'm probably talking like a 7 to 8, something like that, 7 to 8. Something like that, yeah. Nah, the stats on SofaScore are pure stats only. They don't take into consideration the eye test, so kind of just ignore the scores there. Gomez played 1 minute, 4 passes out of 400% passing accuracy, mate. 1 shot off target. Good stats from him. Nah, joking, man. Yeah, look, guys, we have problems. We have some problems that we need to sort out. Why are our defenders making mistakes? Yeah? Because this didn't happen last year. Didn't happen last year. We didn't make mistakes last year. Maybe we made a few, but we didn't make them like this. It's like every game at the moment we're making mistakes. You know what I mean? Diaz, what's going on? Maybe he needs a rest. Just drop him out the team for a couple of games, man. Get him hungry again. Let him reset. Maybe he needs a bit of time out. Put Ake in there. Ake's been playing well. Why are we making mistakes? Why is Akanji making a mistake? Why is Diaz making a mistake? Why did we make so many mistakes against Chelsea? So something needs to happen there. Is it the coaching? Have we got a new defensive coach? I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right there. Yeah, something ain't right. Sort that out. And then you need to sort your finishing out. Because the finishing, again, I don't know what's going on with the finishing, man. You know what I mean? It's lack of composure. Haaland, 6 yards out, blazes it over. Diaz, 4 yards out, just head it on target. It's a goal. Rico Lewis, 6 yards out, skins the player, lack of composure. So again, everyone just needs to chill out, man, and just take a breather in front of goal. It's almost as if we need to say to the players, yo, we're creating chances, so don't worry when you get in front of goal, take a breath. You know what I mean? But it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of a weird one because, it's not like we need open heart surgery on this team. It's just a few tweaks here and there. Sort the defence out and start taking your chances. I know it's obviously kind of 2 big things, but it's not major issues. It's not major issues. It's just chill out, innit? So, yeah, man. I would say, we'll speak about this later in the week when we do sort of Spurs previews. But for me, initial thoughts for Spurs, I dropped Diaz. I put Ake in there. I play John Stones. So I'll play Walker, Stones, Ake, Gvardiol. I play John Stones in midfield, inverting. Walker plays in his normal right-back position. I'd play Rodri, Rico Lewis, Foden in the middle. I'd play Bernardo right wing, but an actual right winger. I'd play Doku left wing, Haaland up top. That's what I'd do. But yeah, I'm sure we'll speak about it more, innit? We'll definitely speak about it more as we go through the week. But that's my initial thoughts. Maybe we'll do a phone-in show so you guys can come on and sort of chat about it, and we can have a bit of a debate going to see what people are saying on the team. Sergio Gomez, yeah, Gomez. What? Did I say Gomez? What's going on? Why are people spamming Gomez? Did I say Gomez as a striker, or are you just being weird, innit? I don't know. But yeah, man. Yeah, chilling. That's it. Play rating's done. We got the win. We topped the group. Great news. And at least we are not Newcastle, who have been absolutely robbed there at the end. I cannot believe that penalty, mate. That is unreal. That is actually real. How do your phone insured works? It's all of our members. If you're a YouTube member, yeah, you can just come on the show. That's it. It's a show for members. But anyone can watch it. But if you want to come on the show, you got to be a member. It helps being a member as well. It helps me make sure that not fucking weirdos are coming on. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, come on. Over 18s only. Big up to Dan says, was there LB? Rodri was so off. Yeah, I thought Rodri was off, man. I still think it's one of them, though, bro. You know what I mean? I think, yeah, if you're an opposition fan and you watched that today, you probably still thought Rodri was decent. Because I don't think he dropped a stinker. The stats don't say he dropped a stinker. He just wasn't at the level that he's normally at. But he also looked tired, man. He also looked tired. So, yeah, it is what it is. Buzzing. Right, cool. Hopefully, Nobbins will be on the show tomorrow morning. We usually go live at like 11 or something. So I'll message him now. Hopefully, we can get me and Nobbins on a show tomorrow morning and have a little bit more of a dissection. And I'll be interested to hear his takes from this. But feel free to go check his video that he done yesterday. It's very interesting how we don't attack down the right-hand side. And he sort of explains it with the stats and the data if you're into all that. So go check that out. But yeah, buzzing. We got the win. I knew he was winning, by the way. As soon as he made those subs, I considered putting a bet on, but I don't gamble, man. I don't really gamble, so I didn't. But I did consider putting one on because I backed us. I backed us heavy. But yeah, man, Jeremy Doku, he's fucking brilliant, isn't he? He's absolutely brilliant. Foden, lovely jubbly that. And yeah, happy days. But we do need to sort out our defence, man. Defence ain't right. Something's not right, man. Something's not right there. I'm going to do some research, man, on our coaches, man. Like, have we got a new defensive coach or something? Did anyone leave in the summer? Who's that Maresca guy who left? Was he a defensive coach? Who was he? Who was he? You know what I mean? Bit weird. Right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you very much for joining me on the watch along and on the player ratings. Do me a favour, make sure you drop a like on the stream on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And double check tomorrow morning what time, because I'm not sure. I need to message Nobbins and get it sort of booked in. But we'll be live tomorrow with Nobbins, hopefully, with a little bit of a more post-mortem on this. But City are top of the group. The game in Red Star Belgrade is now a dead game. We can play the kids, Oscar Bob. You know what I mean? Maybe play some more. That'll be great stuff. Excited for that. Tottenham coming up. Previews on that start tomorrow. Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Peace out. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.